Hello and welcome to the NAMM Show 2016 here in Anaheim, California. My name is Edgar. You're checking out Long & McQuade and you're inside the ADJ booth. I'm going to tell you about a brand new product we're showing. Right over here to my left, we have the brand new XS600. Now with the XS600, you have a dual tilting, dual axis moving fixture. It's very exciting. Out of each one of these cells, you have red, green, blue, and white 10-watt LEDs. Now with each one of these heads, you can actually tilt those in any direction continuously. So you have infinite tilt, and as far as the pan on here, you also do have infinite pan in any direction. So it's enough to really make the XS600 truly exciting. Now in the XS series, we're going to have 3 different models, the 600 being the bigger brother. We're going to have a 400, which is going to have 4 heads, also red, green, blue, and white. And we're also going to have a 200, which is going to have red, green, blue, and white out of 2 heads, which makes for a great kind of helicopter effect. So that's the brand new XS series. And next, right above me, you're seeing the brand new Stinger 2 IR. Very similar to the original Stinger 2 that we came out with a couple years ago. But with this, you still have the hex color moonflower. So you have red, green, blue, white, amber, and purple. Just a whole bunch of colors to create excitement. You have the green and red laser, which I really like because with or without smoke, it looks just great. If you're using haze, it's going to look really cool. You'll have beams going all around the place, green and red. But without smoke, it does some really awesome patterns. So you can shine those on the dance floor and it just looks really nice. Now on top of that, what we did the Stinger 2 IR is we included now those strobe lights to be UV, which makes for a great eye candy effect, but also for a UV wash for your dance floor. So it's truly an all-in-one piece, all at a great price, and with IR capability, it is compatible with our Airstream IR app. So you can actually use your app and control which function the Stinger 2 IR is doing. You have sound active functions as well as DMX, so enough to create a very exciting light show. Next, we're going to talk about some of our controllers that we have right over here. All right, so right here we have the brand new ADJ Wi-Fi NE1. Now, if you're familiar with the NE1, this is exactly the same. You have all your great functions as well as selecting which fixture, color, setting scenes, and actually going through some of the effects that are built in. But now with the NE1, we've actually made it battery powered. So this now has a lithium battery built in, which makes lighting completely wireless. So if you're doing mobile uplighting at any venue, whether it's outdoors or indoors, you can now use the NE1 to create some awesome shows with 8 hours of battery life. You could take the NE1 anywhere with you. With the NE1, if you're not familiar, it does have a fixture library, so you can import any fixture that you have, and you have control of all the functions in the fixture, whether it's the color, the gobo, or the movements. For uplights, it works just great too. So that's the brand new Wi-Fi NE1 battery. And next, let's talk about this iPad over here. All right, so here we have the Airstream Bridge DMX. And with this, it's a whole lot that we'll try to cover, but here, pretty much you have all your fixtures that you wanted to patch. This is, in a sense, a DMX controller. Let's say I wanted to patch a new fixture. Since I have these 4, what I would do is just click here since it's empty, and you can see we've already included the entire ADJ family into here. So let's say I had an Inno roll, I could select how many I wanted to patch with the quantity here. So it gives you a lot of options as far as patching and making that easy. Now as far as when you have your lights selected, let's say I was controlling my hex bar, I could go to channels, and as you can see here, I can actually control each one of the colors that are built into the unit. So I'll bring blue down, and if you can see my hex bar over here, the blue is actually increasing and decreasing as I'm using this on the iPad. So I'll add a little bit of green and get a nice cyan. So it makes control very easy and wireless with your Apple device. Now as far as effects, this has some really incredible effects. As you can see, some of them are already here and saved, but we'll go to shape effects. For all you guys using moving heads, you can actually draw in your own effects. So if I wanted to do a figure 8, I could just draw that in. If I click run, there my moving head's gonna do that. If I wanted it to move a little bit quicker, I just bring the intensity up, and now my moving head is actually doing that. If I wanted a circle effect, I can also do that, as well as move the position of the circle. If I want it directly just on the dance floor, I can go ahead and control that. So a whole lot you could do there, and you have also color effects. So if I wanted to do any kind of, let's say some color changing, you can actually see the par. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this, and I'm going to lock it in between blue and this red. So now you can actually see the colors happening here are going to be happening on the fixture itself. So it makes it very easy to control your lights and do some really cool functions, whether it's color changing or moving for moving heads. Now, one of the last ones, which I think is really exciting, are the flash effects. So here, just by scrolling back and forth, I go to flash effects, and now I have 3 tabs here which represent the fixtures that I have, so I can make my own strobe chase. So if I clicked here, 1, 2, 3, and clicked run, you'll see that this will do the 1, 2, 3. I'll increase the speed so it goes a little bit quicker, and you can see that happening. So let's say I wanted to do 1, 2, 3, back to 2 and 1, click run, and now it's going back and forth. So it makes some really, really cool, exciting effects instantly doable on your Apple device. Now on top of all of that, you have your effects, your channels. Now you can create your scenes. You can create up to 24 different scenes, and as well as shows, you have the capability of cycling all of those scenes so you're ready for your light show. So that's the brand new Airstream Bridge DMX. Next, we'll talk about another controller we have right over here. All right, so here we have the brand new ADJ Wi-Fi switch pack. Now with this, if you're familiar with the old American DJ Lite Copilot, it was a great way to have on and off control for non-DMX fixtures with a remote cable that went to your lights. Pretty much this is the same thing, but now it is wireless. So it's working with our Wi-Fi technology, so you get some great range with this. And with these boxes, you have 8 channels that you can control, but you can actually link 3 of these together, so you have 24 channels total of control you can take control with this app. So as you see here, I have my A, B, C, D, all the way to H that I could turn on and off. So now for DMX, non-DMX fixtures such as vertigos and aggressors, I could turn those on and off at a simple push of these buttons on my iPad device. Now as far as setting these up for, let's say you're doing a karaoke bar or just for some scheduling, check this out. You can actually schedule when your lights are going to be turning on and off. For bars, nightclubs, this is going to be great because if you had dancing every day, let's say at 8 o'clock in the evening, you can actually set this, as you can see, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1:10 a.m. So someone set a schedule there. This will work with your calendar on your device. So this makes it great as a simple install piece if you wanted lights to turn on and off to a certain set schedule. So that's the brand new ADJ Wi-Fi switch pack. All right, next, right over here to my left, we have the brand new Asteroid 1200 from ADJ. The Asteroid 1200, as you can see, is a giant moving head, perfect for any mobile DJ or nightclub even. It's only 40 pounds in weight, even though it looks gigantic. But with the Asteroid 1200, it has a lot of exciting features to create a lot of very sharp, nice beams in your venue. You have red, green, blue, and white LEDs. And with DMX, you can actually take control of each one of these pixels to create some really nice chases. Now with DMX, you have also control of the continuous pan and tilt of the ball. So it will go infinitely in any direction and tilt as well. Now what's nice about the Asteroid 1200, if you're familiar with ADJ ClingNet, this actually has a ClingNet input and output. So you can actually map this to your surface with all your ClingNet going on, and this will act as your map. So very exciting Asteroid 1200. Next over here on the table, we have another new addition to the ADJ family. This is the Inno Pocket Spot LZR. Now with the Inno Pocket Spot LZR, very similar to our original Inno Pocket Spot, meaning that it has the 12-watt LED source. You have 9 colors and 9 gobos, but as you can see here, we also added a 30 milliwatt green laser. Now with that, with DMX, you can actually control the speed that the laser is going in and out. With the Inno Pocket Spot LZR, it works great with or without DMX, as you can see, has some really awesome shows built in that'll go perfect to the music. So that's the brand new Inno Pocket Spot LZR. Next over here, we have the Crazy Pocket 8. Now with the Crazy Pocket 8, it's a dual tilting and sweeping bar. With this, you have red, green, blue, and amber LEDs that are 3 watts apiece. And this also has some really awesome shows built in. But with DMX, you actually have 21 channels of control to where you could create your own chases and patterns with the Crazy Pocket 8. Of course, all of these you can link together, and with the shows built in, they will just automatically follow and create a lot of excitement. Now as far as a large spot hybrid, check out this guy right over here. This is the brand new VisiBeam Hybrid 16RX. This one already is my favorite fixture. This is powered by the Philips Platinum 16R lamp. So it has incredible output. Now as far as some of the features, it's going through some of the nice glass gobos that are built in there. Sorry, not built in, but it has included. You have 12 of these glass rotatable gobos, and you also have 18 static gobos. So yeah, that's right, there's 2 gobo wheels, and get this, with the focus channel, you can actually morph between your glass and your steel gobos. So if it's just an example, if you had a steel gobo that was a triangle, you can morph into one of these. So it makes a very, very awesome effect. And with that, you also have 2 prism wheels on here. You have a 6-facet and an 8-facet. All of this can be combined to create a lot of excitement, as well as a frost and zoom capability. So it's a true spot, beam, and wash fixture, all combined with a 16R lamp, makes the VisiBeam Hybrid 16RX extremely powerful. All right, so there you have it. Brand new products, very exciting products from the ADJ booth here at NAMM 2016. I want to thank Long & McQuade for stopping by. For more information, make sure you check out their website.